Hi everyone. Trisha and I wanted to give you a little tutorial on two different ways that you can submit your portfolio. We want to make sure that you understand, first and foremost, that as long as you are submitting all 6 sections as required in the directions found in Module 1, it will be accepted. So what I'm going to show you here are just 2 ways um, that you can submit them. If you have a different way or a better way that works for you, and you have all 6 of these sections, by all means, go ahead and do that. So the first option for submitting my portfolio is that I can go into all of my completed work for the course, including my module work, and I can start to organize it according to which section it falls under. So for example, if I went into my first one, this is my gender issues lesson, and it is campus support. So I could put Roman numeral 3 in front of it. And now I'm showing that this was a piece that fits my portfolio there. Here's my gifted ELL lesson. That is also a lesson plan. So I'm going to put Roman numeral 3 next to it as well. My action plan falls into portfolio section 6, so I'm going to put a 6 in front of that, and so on. So I'm going to go through each piece and make sure that I am clearly labeling, as the directions have stated, where it goes in my portfolio. I'm going to show you how to submit it in just a second. So once I've gone through all this, I would want to go back into Canvas and upload that as a compressed zip file. Now my second option, if you didn't want to re-upload, or if you were if the file was too big, you could email it to us for sure, or since we're already grading the work that you're submitting for sections 3, 4, and 5, because those are the pieces that you're creating for each of the different special populations, you don't need to resubmit that to us. But sections 1, 2, and 6 are not something that we're already grading through the module work. So here I have those 3 pieces, and here's my gifted action plan. So again, I'm going to clearly label that that's there, and I'm going to hit, that's the gifted action plan, so it's section 6, and I'm going to make sure that's shown. And this is my demographics, which is section 1, and it has my analysis in it. So I'm going to put Roman numeral 1 in front of it. And then here is my PD piece that goes with section 2. Now, part of the portfolio is that you need to have classroom support, campus support, and family outreach. And it was your responsibility through your module work to make sure that you were using that opportunity to create a campus support in the population that you felt it was best needed, to create family outreach in the population or populations that you felt it was most needed, and then again that classroom support. So even though we are grading your work each week, we're not keeping track of whether you've done a classroom support at least one campus support, at least one family outreach. So what we're going to ask you to do if you only turn in the work for those 3 sections is that you complete the checklist. And this is found in Module 1, just underneath the directions for the portfolio checklist. I'm sorry, for the portfolio directions. This just kind of gave you a way of keeping track of all the things that you wanted to do. Again, thinking of special populations, we wanted to provide different modalities for you to organize your thinking. But the second page, I'm sorry, the bottom of the first page begins that kind of checklist. So instead of turning them into us, you'd need to make sure that we knew that you had some lesson plans, some campus activities, and some family outreach. So you could handwrite this and scan it and put it into that file, or you can use your preview or your Adobe to do that as well. So I could highlight in yellow. My young gifted was a lesson plan. My highly gifted was also a lesson plan. My students in rural communities, I thought that was best as a family outreach, so that's what I turned in for that module work. My low SES, students from poverty, that was really low on my demographics, so I felt like that was an opportunity to do some campus support, and so on. So then this file, I would want to save. I don't remember where I put this, so I'm going to put it onto my desktop so I can find it. There it is. Sorry about that. And I'm going to put that in with those other pieces, my sections 1, 2, and 6. So now when Trisha and I go to look at it, we still have an opportunity to make sure that you've met the requirements of having some classroom support, at least one campus support, and at least one family outreach. Okay, so I'm going to close these out. And once again, you'll be able to turn in your portfolio in the last section that says turn in portfolio here. You can submit it as a zip file. If it ends up being too big and it won't upload through Canvas, you can go ahead and email it to us. If that doesn't work, then please reach out to us through email. We can collect the information in other ways. We can give you a thumb drive that you can load it onto. We can come meet you at work and airdrop it. So don't panic on that. We'll make sure that your work gets submitted. And so I hope that you found this helpful. This is my first time doing something like this, so I hope I hope this comes anyway. Thank you very much, and thank you for all of the work that you've done in this course, and we truly hope that you've been able to create pieces that are immediately usable in your classroom to the benefit of the special populations of gifted that you serve or will serve in the future. Again, thank you so much. If you have any questions at all, Trisha and I are more than happy to help in any way. Have a great night. Thank you so much.